All right, guys, we are live. It is Saturday, the 5th of April, and the retards are wild. We have a bunch of retarded leftists that are mobbing across the United States, demanding something. We don't know. They actually can't articulate it, but maybe they will. Maybe they will. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe this time they will make sense. They will say something that's not completely retarded. I don't know. We're waiting to see what their argument is. This has spread across the country, and it's going on now. What's going on? It's me, SpaysE McG, your favorite cartoon nerd with the news, and we are back at it again doing our thing. You know how we do it every day, all day, every day. The only way, it's how we play, and it's what we do. What's going on with you? Who do we got out there? We got KP Heathen. What's going on, KP?
His name is Deidre.
Well, we've got Robert Basket. What's going on, Mr. Basket? Nice that you guys made it.
My last name?
Declined to provide last name.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
What do you do for a living?
I am a retired band director.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
What? You probably play multiple instruments.
Yes,
don't you?
multiple instruments, definitely. My major instrument was bassoon in college. Yeah.
Hey, we've got Mexican Joker. What's going on?
Their music program and then music education.
Okay.
In fact, both of them, they're twins.
Mm-hmm.
They both did music. One did education, one did business. So one's teaching, is it like elementary school music right now?
Yeah, there's like general music probably, or choral music, you know.
Yeah. And the other one's in a band right now, so he's playing around the
good.
country. So.
Good. Yeah, probably making more money than the music teacher. Just saying.
Are you gonna have some barbecue? Well, that's good.
The record label was acquired. And,
well, awesome. Yeah, we're gonna watch this, and we're gonna see how this goes today.
Yeah.
They're all over. I'm looking for more streams right now. So.
I'm really concerned about the state of our country, our democracy, really the state of the world.
And I'm kind of working on my experimental batteries while I'm doing this,
ancestors
too.
gave too much. My parents, my grandparents,
I'm just charging and discharging them.
Great-grandparents and everyone
it's
before
no big
gave
deal.
too much, broke too much ground for me and people like me, just to let this go. So I'm not going to go down without a fight.
Go down without a fight? What are you even talking about?
One particular issue that has affected you so far, or that you're most concerned about, seeing the changes in this government?
To be honest, I think the thing that hurts me most personally is now that I'm pretty much retired, Social Security, whatever in the world they're trying to do. Well, I know they're trying to destroy it.
No, it's actually wrong.
Watching my 403.
Elon Musk said that when he's done with Social Security, these people will be getting more money, not less, right? He's cutting out the waste of money so that because there is a number of dollars that is there, right? Every dollar of waste that Elon Musk saves, right, is another dollar that gets put into the pot to go into these people's pockets, right? So the more money that's in the kitty, right, the more money that these people get. So that's how dumb that these people are, is that they don't even realize what is going on, and like they're fighting against their own best interest. They want more Social Security, so they want them to stop eliminating fraud. Duh! If he eliminates the fraud, you get more Social Security, you fucking retard. What is wrong with these people? I don't understand how these people are alive. Like, how did that woman make it to retirement age being that retarded? I don't know. I will never know.
We put out a video that's got like...
Hey, what's up, Jay Neal? Oh, is that Jamie Neal?
And then you work for the BBC.
I think that might be Jamie Neal. Yeah. How these retards made it to adulthood, I don't know. They should have all been eaten by lions or something when they were children.
Even some of our video...
What's up, Shemp?
All the, we have like separate producer, a separate cast in New York. He's like taking all this video as it comes in, and trying to.
Right? These people all should have been eaten by like lions and carried away by hawks. Right?
I appreciate what you're doing. Keep it up.
Have a good one.
I'm going to say that Tommy Martin for a minute. Are you professional or is this?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it going to be on TV? Is there a reason that they are not reporting these things?
No,
Okay, we have more stuff.
We've got 3.
We're gonna go to the other stuff. Here we are. Yay, alright, now we have the autism. We are right in the midst of the autists, guys. Hands off our democracy. And by democracy, they mean rigged elections. They're just big mad because we didn't let them rig the election this time. Oh, are you mad? Are you mad that we didn't let you rig the election this time? Oh, wait, hold on. I think that's me that's lagging or something, maybe. Hold on. Quality. 144. Let's just make sure that everything is on low quality here. Sorry, guys. We're just going to have to do that. To guarantee. No fascist, no kings. Yeah, unless it's like a fucking one-party Democrat state like California, right? Then it's like ruled by one. No fascists, no kings. Just one party rule collectivism and fucking lock away our political enemies for hate crimes. Thought crimes, I mean. Hate crimes, thought crimes. What's the difference? What's the difference? A hate crime, a thought crime? Who's to say what the difference is? Right? What the fuck are they even saying? Hey, ho, ho! All you fuckers can suck my dick! All retards have got to go! God, I wonder if it hurts to be this retarded. Do you guys think that it hurts to be retarded like this, or do you think that it's just, do you think it's just a mild discomfort? I'm pretty sure it has to be painful to hurt this bad. To be this dumb, I mean. So yeah, so Trump is winning. You guys know Donald Trump is winning. And that's why they're so mad. Donald Trump just keeps winning. Countries left and right, guys, are acquiescing to Donald Trump's tariffs. Or begging for mercy, right? China raised tariffs on America, but that's good. That just deepens the divide between U.S. and Chinese businesses, which is exactly what Donald Trump planned on. It's exactly what the goal of all of it. One of the goals of this whole tariff thing is they want to break away from China, dependence on China, right? We want to be able to manufacture the things that we need without relying on China. So China increasing tariffs on U.S. companies actually plays right into Donald Trump's hand, right? It's actually a great thing. So, Donald Trump just keeps winning, right? Go ahead, raise your tariffs, China. Good. Good. And then we won't do business with you. Those companies will come back to America, right? And everything will be awesome. Like, is it going to suck in the short term? Probably. Not that bad. It's not going to be any worse than it has been, right? It's not going to get any worse than it was under Joe Biden, right? So, we survived that just fine. Hey, what's up, Island? Island! What's up, man? Yeah, we survived that just fine. And we're going to survive this just fine. And these idiots, whether they like it or not, will all be better off because of Donald Trump and Elon Musk's tariffs and cost cutting and efficiency, right? I heard, listen to this. I heard that yesterday when Donald Trump unveiled his gold card, right? They sold 1,000 gold cards at $5 million a pop. That is $5 billion Donald Trump raised out of thin air. Boom! Boom! Turned nothing into $5 billion, right? That's some badass shit. So Donald Trump just keeps winning, dude. As far as I'm concerned, fuck all that, right? Oh, you want to... Oh, they're saying that, like, oh, the markets didn't even tank, bro. The markets did not bounce as hard as they did under Joe Biden. And in the end, it's going to be a net gain, right? Right? So who cares? If the short term is a slight downturn, the long term is a net gain, right? And an increasing rate of gain, right? So that when we get to where we were and we should have been, we'll be growing at a faster rate, right?
Pop the bubble, make good trouble. 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 Hey, hey, ho, ho. Musk and Trump have got to go. Hey, hey.
Ho ho! We're all parentless and that's why we're hoes. We all like to sell our pussies. Title says retarder? Well, they are retarder. They're more retarder than you are. No, good looking out, bro. Good looking out, bro. They are more retarder than you, though. Just saying, they are. Yeah, good looking out, bro. Thank you. You get a wrench, sir. Hey, what's up, Tam Tam, Michelle? They're tarding harder. They're harder tartar. They're tartar harder. They tartar harder, so you don't have to. It's crazy how in every city they're saying the exact same thing and holding up the exact same signs. It's almost like somebody is paying and funding all of this. Could it be USAID? Maybe. They retard her harder so you don't have to, ladies and gentlemen. The tolerant left. out here demanding that that an African American be sent back to Africa. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's what's occurring. I can spin things stupid if they can. If they're allowed to spread autism, so can I. Yes, the tolerant left, the party of the Ku Klux Klan and slavery, is out here demanding that an African American be sent back to Africa, ladies and gentlemen. That is the sad, cold truth. Being funded by your tax dollars, that proud entrepreneuring African American, the poor downtrodden immigrant African American citizen. Oh, Tam, you are my favorite. You are my favorite viewer for the moment, because you say such nice things about me. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I will trade all of them for one South African, I'll tell you that. You just give me half of Die Antwood, and I will trade you all of them. All of them for just half of Die Antwood. I don't care which one. You were going to counter people at noon in Oregon? Well, that's cool. You should do that. And you should live stream it, and then I will also live stream your live stream, and we will make fun of them together. And it will be retard inception times infinity. We will all laugh and joke, and we can all have a live stream within a live stream, watching retard within retardation. And it'll be just autism and retardation spreading across the nation. Colored, Indian, black, Chinese, I don't care. I don't care. I will take either one of Die Antwood. I will take the little retarded guy, the little retarded DJ guy with like fucking elephantitis. And they can have all of these leftists for just any member of Die Antwood. I don't care which one. Of course I want the tiny little blonde to spin around on my penis. I mean, if I have my choice, that's the one I want. But I mean, I will take any of them. Hey, ho, ho, we are wrong and that's all we know. Yolanda would be better than any ninja though. I don't care. Like I said, yes, of course I want the tiny blonde, but any member of Die Antwood is better than all of them. Bro, I am not a fan of Elon Musk, USA. I am not a fan of Elon Musk, but I will tell you what. I am the more that they hate Elon Musk, the more that I like him, even though I think he's like a bad inventor. And his ideas, a lot of them are stupid. Yeah, but I like him more. I like Elon as a person, right? Right? As like this bigger than life, macho guy that knocks up all the girls. I think that's awesome, right? Corn Pop. Why are you timing people out, Corn Pop?
That's what I did, right?
You're not funny, Corn Pop. When Corn Pop, when jokes aren't funny, they're just mean. Mexican Joker, why don't you see what Social Security disability fraud looks like? Check out this crowd. If you can stand and hold a sign over your head and scream dumb shit all day, you can work. Wonder how many are collecting. I bet you a majority of them are. We actually just saw a woman that was collecting Social Security at it. Yes. And was demanding that Elon Musk keep his hands off her Social Security, even though, now listen to this. This is where the autism becomes real. She wants Elon Musk to stop, even though Elon Musk, by eliminating waste, is guaranteeing her a bigger Social Security check. Isn't that the most retarded thing you ever heard?
What is this town? I used to live in...
Look at this. They're all standing out in the rain. Isn't that hilarious? Oh my God. Look at them getting wet. I hope it rains more. I hope it hails and snows on them. Jets! Jets! Look at that. Look at that. They're all getting soaking wet. Isn't that justice? Guys, what is justice? It's a bunch of retarded leftists standing in the rain, demanding things that they already have. Oh.
Make good trouble! Make good trouble! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Musk and Trump have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Musk and Trump have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho!
We're retarded, man, we know. We're making history by being stupid. We're spreading autism, baby. This is what autism looks like. This is what insanity looks like. This is what degenerates look like.
New York, man.
Well, you can assume they aren't smart enough to get out of the rain. They are dense in the head. Yeah, no, bro. These people are likely to drown in the rain. They are so stupid, right? They are so dumb. Many of them are going to drown today, right? Because it is raining, right? They're mouth breathers. They're just going to stand there with their mouths gaping open, breathing in the rain, and some of them will drown. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. If someone had a COVID heart attack, I don't know about COVID causing heart attacks. The only thing I know is that since COVID has happened, there's this stuff called turbo cancer and these kinds of blood clots that probably will give you heart attacks. And also these heart inflammations that might look like heart attacks. There's all these things that, but that doesn't mean that they're related. It just means that there's a correlation. Correlation doesn't mean that they're all related. Oh yeah, no, I got some good shit. We got hash. We got hash. The people united are fucking retarded. If you guys want to buy me more hash, then you send money to that place. There. Buy me hash. Or pay for my research. I need more stainless steel.
Yeah.
Also.
In a few minutes, we can like walk and change another vantage point.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out what the plan.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, why is he smoking? What up, JP? Welcome. Welcome to the Special Olympics. As we can see, we have retarded leftists all vying to be the gold place retardo at the Autism Olympics. Where's the checks and balances? An rather ironically stupid sign. What up, Smooth Jazz? I'm glad you made it, buddy. We've got a cacophony of autists out here demanding that we don't stop the fraud in their Social Security checks so that they continue to get ripped off by the Democrats, and so that their Social Security money can be funneled into dark projects. They're just basically demanding more corruption, more fraud, more waste, more abuse, right? And less transparency. The March of the Retards. The very special Olympics. The special Snowflake Olympics. What do we got going on this screen? More retards, what do you know? Meanwhile, Donald Trump just keeps winning, guys. like epically winning, like non-stop winning.
What's the plan? That
right?
headed down Fifth Avenue?
Like many countries have already either eliminated or lowered their tariffs with the United States, right?
And with that,
Yeah.
Many countries are arranging meetings to come here and renegotiate their trade deals with us, right?
to talk to us about how
China.
Social Security
China
is
has
to her
played
and to
into
all.
Trump's powerful orange fucking hands, right? They're basically handing him the entire world, and he just keeps winning. He promised us that he would keep winning, and promises made, promises kept. Oh, we gotta hear what this retard's saying. Hold on. We've got a retard making a statement.
Community member, I said I am concerned. I'm kind of beyond concerned. I'm terrified. I'm angry and pissed. I'm bewildered and confused that this can happen in the United States.
Are you getting tired of winning? Not me. I can take a little bit more. Let's keep going.
The quote from Cory Booker, who is my personal hero at the moment.
Cory Booker's a retard, and so are you. Actually, right? Actually, what Cory Booker did was kind of badass. He set a record for the longest continuous speech, and we can all laugh at what he said and the fact that the room was completely empty, right? But at the end of the day, the man set a record, and I think that that's commendable.
And he said, if America is not breaking your heart right now, you don't love her enough. And I do love America, and I am heartbroken and terrified. And it's hard to get out here and do this when we are heartbroken and terrified, but we know we have to. We have to fight and protect Social Security and protect federal employees.
Guys, we gotta protect Social Security from them getting rid of all the waste, fraud, and abuse.
All of the things that we...
What they want to do is protect their black money, their illegal funds, their checks that were going out to 100-year-old people that have been dead for 50 years, that were really going to them, right? Their slush funds, right? That's what they want to protect. That's what it should say. Protect our slush funds.
Be a body pump. It's 10 a.m. on a Saturday. I would rather be a body pump with my two besties back here working out. But we ditched class so we could come and be with all y'all who are raising the roof.
No, it wasn't even a filibuster. It was not a filibuster because there was no bill on the floor. It was just a speech. I think, it was not a filibuster. That's Strom Thurmond. It was a speech. It was just a speech.
What Social Security and America as a concept, where has my America gone, is, I'm looking at that sign back there, and that is the question. So my personal Social Security story is that I will be turning 65 in 2 months. Thank you. And I want my Medicare. I want my Social Security. I have paid it. I started working when I was 16.
Hey, what up, Felix?
I have paid into the system, and my employers have paid into the system for close to 50 years, and I want my money.
Hey, Felix. Hey, man, those fucking, those vice grips you gave me, I've been getting a lot of work out of them. Good looking out, buddy.
Employers and I collectively over the last 50 years have paid in close to $250,000. I want those benefits. So that's why I'm here. It's our money. It's our money. It's our money.
Then why don't you want to keep it?
It's our money.
Then why do you want it to be going to dead people?
So thank
If it's your money, then why do you want it going to dead people?
That's my story, but in a moment you're going to hear from Lisa Bogacki, who has traveled 2 hours down from Pennsylvania to talk to you about
They demand that their money goes to dead people that don't exist, that are 350 years old.
Connected with
Guys,
Lawson. In a minute you're going to hear from Lisa
that's
Bogacki,
literally
who's
what they
traveled
want.
down from Pennsylvania to be with us today. I connected.
That's why
with
they're
Alex
mad.
Lawson.
No,
Connected with Alex.
I knew somebody was going to say, I want it now. It's my money and I want it now. I'll tell you what, nothing is less surprising to me than a woman standing on stage screaming, it's my money, right? Wow. Talk about a stereotype happening. Right? Talk about, I hate to be the one that says it, right? But a woman standing on the stage screaming about it's her money, right? That is quite the self-fulfilling stereotype right there. I mean, do these people not realize what they look like? Right? Oh, you're telling me an old white woman, an old dumb white woman standing on stage screaming about how she wants her money? Oh, really? What are you, a prostitute woman?
For a minute and a half, but they did it. They got it done. And Lisa, you have something better than the video. Lisa Bogacki is one of those women, and she has come down from Pennsylvania to speak to you live. So you'll hear from her in a moment. Social Security was there for her and her family on the worst day of their lives. And she is here now standing for Social Security in return. Thank you so much, and let's give Lisa Bogacki a warm Baltimore welcome.
Can you hear me now?
Unfortunately, yes, lady.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, God, unfortunately. I wish I couldn't.
Hi, all. Thank you, Linda, for inviting me to speak here today.
God damn it,
Although I have
Linda,
not
why
yet
did you
reached
do that?
retirement age myself, I have more experience with Social Security benefits than anyone would ever want to. 15.
Oh, wow. Great. So we have a Social Security fraudster on stage demanding they stop the Social Security fraud. So that's what this must be. This must be all the people that are getting like 14 checks in the mail every month, right? Right? That are demanding, hey, you gotta, no, guys, we need more fraud. No, it finally makes sense. It makes sense. We finally made it make sense, guys. I finally get it. These are the people.
Years ago, my healthy 42-year-old husband was found deceased on our couch by our then 13-year-old son. In the awful chaos that followed, I remember our 10-year-old daughter and 3-year-old son standing holding hands on the stairs while they cried quietly. His death was caused by sudden cardiac death. Later that same day, my daughter, 10 at the time, asked if we would have to leave our home
like those people that
and get a
donated
new
thousands
house
of times,
because we
even
didn't
if
have
though
Daddy
they only
anymore.
did once legitimately. Yes.
I
yes,
promised
that's
her
a real
that
thing
day that I
happened.
would
Yes.
do everything in my power to keep us in our home. Those early days remain blurred in my mind. I remember my father taking me to the Social Security office. I remember that crowded waiting room and that the staff there was very kind to me. Shortly thereafter, although I don't remember the details of applying, Social Security benefits, survivor's benefits for my children started arriving in my bank account to assist with their care. not for these benefits, I would not have been able to keep my promise to our children. It is not much money. It amounted to about roughly the salary of a minimum wage job. Yet it was a lifetime for some piece of normalcy for my family. A sense of normalcy is all I wanted for my kids at that time and
oh my
thereafter.
God, this person is such a bad reader.
They've now aged out of the program. It's a program that works exactly how it is supposed to. The benefits arrived on time. We were notified of changes very effectively. They stopped exactly when the rules said they were going to stop. I'm now about to begin widow survivor benefits. It's been part of my personal retirement plan that I spent many hours working on for quite some time. Now I have to worry every day if that is the plan that I will continue to be able to rely on.
Why? Because some people on fucking CNN lied to you and told you something that wasn't true? Like Donald Trump and Elon Musk are going to steal all your Social Security? When in fact, when they are done, you will have more money because there will be less fraud. And that means the more slices of the pie go to you, you dumb fucking retard. I'm so sick of these dumb people that don't understand how the fucking world works. I'm sorry for being so mad, but this woman is just a fucking moron, okay? She does not understand that the thing that she is fighting against is actually in her best interest. Either that or she's a paid shill who's out here lying, or she's a useful idiot that they have tricked and manipulated and lied to, right? How does cutting out fraud make it so you have less money? I don't understand.
Thank you.
80% are low IQ. And yeah, you guys gotta realize, low IQ is now 79 and below. When we were kids, it used to be 99 and below. Now it's 79 and below is retarded or low IQ or whatever. When I was a kid, it was 100, right? Was normal, right? Now it's 80 is normal.
Is turning on people who are fortunate enough to have
Now to get on to pass the ASVAB, you only need like a 60 or something like that, right? Or a 50 or a 60 or something, right? And when I did it, was like an 80.
Paid them through war. It has never missed a payment in 90 years. And we say to Donald Trump and Elon Musk, keep your hands off our...
If you ever wanted proof that people are retarded, here you go. If you ever wanted proof that the left is full of retards with degrees in fucking sociology, here you go. You should be saying hands off to the people that are stealing your money, not the people that are fighting to save it, you dumb fucking morons.
Our next speaker, as mayor of Baltimore.
Look at this cat lady trying to fucking... I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm just, the lowest common denominator here. But these are the most stereotypical cat lady fucking retards on Social Security that I've ever seen, right?
He's not still the commissioner, but it's all of our good fortune that he is out there every day fighting for Social Security. So with that, let's hear from Martin O'Malley.
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up!
Retards! 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 Retards!
Let's hear it from you for Social Security!
Autists!
Man,
you all look so good
Pocahontas
here.
the second.
I haven't seen so many people in this courtyard, Shelley, since we adjusted on-site work rules. It is great to be with all of you, standing up for something as important as Social Security. I have the honor.
You guys are standing up for
lead
Social
these
Security
men and women
fraud.
in one of the most remarkable turnaround years in Social Security's history.
You guys are standing up for Social Security fraud.
Every single line of service delivery, whether it was the speed to answer the phone or the timeliness to effectuate benefits, they turned each and every one of those in a better direction, even though the Republican House members had reduced their staffing to a 50-year low.
Okay, good. What's the problem? That's proof that everything is working. What happened to the sound? I didn't do that. They did that. It's not me saying it. It's them saying it. Let's go to a different one. Retards. Here's more retards. These weirdos exist in a world built out of lies. Yes, they do, Mr. Captain Crappy, fandom iconic, sir. They live in a world of lies. I agree. Like they're in shit that never happened land. That's where they live. Hey, what's up, girl? Girl! Welcome to shit that never happened land. They all have a certain look. Indeed, Mr. Joker. Indeed. It's that, they got that same look that like Down syndrome people have, right? Right? You know how you can tell that somebody's not right? Right? By like the way their eyebrows are and like the way their overbite is. Right? I'm sorry that your kid has Down syndrome. I'm very sorry about that. But so do these people. They are vaccinated.
It is a marathon. Long before any of us were born, long before the movement, before they thought that they could seize control, this battle was set in motion. It was set in motion by the brave people who had long fought and died for a better America.
People that have Down syndrome. I love and cherish them. I'm glad.
And we are armed with the lessons of their struggle, the victories they've won, and the unwavering belief that America can always become better.
They have a place and a purpose and a reason for being. I'm not disparaging Down syndrome.
The fight for freedom, equality, and justice has never been easy, but it has always been worth it. And in that spirit, we rise together with all of these amazing organizations.
I agree.
Not just a movement, but a coalition under one simple truth. This is our civil rights moment.
No, I agree
with you, girl. It is our power. It is our voice. It is the essence of who we are and who we've always been. A people who will be damned if we are silent. They will never break us. They will never steal our future. We are the movement, and with hope and faith, we are unstoppable. We must and we will save ourselves. Because reality check, no one is coming to save us. We the people will never stop fighting for the country we deserve.
And they're wonderful
you
people.
Are,
like I have known many retarded people, and they are wonderful people, right? But these people are a different kind of retarded.
I do this at a lot of different protests, and I did this when we lost Amendment 4 in Florida, which was the abortion rights ballot initiative. I want you to turn to the person next to you, and I want you to say, you are loved. You are resilient. And you are important.
No, I have nothing against anybody that has any kind of, different
So remember, joy is resistance,
capabilities, right?
Hope is resistance,
But
self-care is resistance. We
right,
are
you have to,
resistance.
and as a mother of a child with Down syndrome, you know that, right? You can't always treat them the same way you treat normal people, right? Right? You have to treat them with special attention, and you have to allow them to be more fanciful than you would allow other people to be, right? And it's the same with these people. You can't give them the same kind of freedoms and responsibilities that you give normal people, right? Right? It's the same kind of ordeal here, right? You have to pay special attention and watch these people, because if you leave these people to their own devices, they will kill themselves, right? They will take away all of our energy and all of our electricity, right? And kill everybody, right? And starve us all to death by doing all organic farming, right? They're retarded. You gotta treat them the same way, right?
That my family was okay.
Exactly, girl gone dog, exactly. It's the same thing. Democrats and children with Down syndrome are kind of on the same tier, right? I don't mean it to disparage people with Down syndrome, even though it kind of does. Really, people with Down syndrome are more capable, and at least they try harder than people that are Democrats, right? Like I'm sure your child may not be the best at whatever they try to do, but they sure got a lot of heart and spirit, and they try real hard, and they put everything they have into it, right?
Donald Trump claimed that it was because of national security that Romesa Öztürk, a PhD student, was abducted by mass.
How many conservative or Republican people marched and stomped their feet like retards? None. Exactly. Exactly. When we riot, we seize the Capitol, motherfucker. Right? When we riot, we try to take the Capitol. And according to them, we did. So, what's up now, bitch?
And one of the people he shipped off was Kilmar Abreu Garcia.
When they riot, they demand more fraud.
In Maryland, who came here to flee gang violence.
Because they're all at work. Yeah, no, exactly, Scoop Truck. Right. A Republican's like, if I gotta take my day off to go to Washington, D.C., I'm seizing the Capitol. That's all there is to it. If it's important enough for me to go to D.C., it's important enough for me to seize the Capitol. That's how it is.
Not a single person here is more safe when parents in Gaza have to dig with their bare hands for rubble, hoping that their kids are alive. Not a single person here is more safe because the fact
they don't half-ass shit, right? Republicans don't half-ass shit. If they're taking a day off to go to the Capitol, they're seizing it, motherfucker.
are still waiting to have their loved ones come home. When Donald Trump
that is the perfect hypothetical right there. That explains it all. That puts everything into perspective. What's up, Anonymous?
When he lets food rot in warehouses, instead of giving them to people, he makes every single one of us less sick.
Oh, we got JD Vance over here.
I'm here today to say hands off our families. Hands off our students. Hands off our neighbors.
I don't have a phone number anymore. You're going to have to email me.
And hands off Gaza. I want you all to remember that from South Korea to Brazil, we have seen time and time again the
Chat is disabled. What? No, it's not. Bullshit. Chat is not disabled. I can see it. Is this Rachel Ziegler? Maybe. Weird. Weird. Wouldn't that be weird? Weird. Weird.
To be here with you as we get it done. Thank you.
Please welcome Kyle Lewis, Vote Vets.
Oh my gosh, you guys look fantastic. I wish you could see this. Great work on the signs too. You guys did a fantastic job. You showed out today. Hey, so it's great to be here with so many of you beautiful, smiling people. My bad. My name is Kyle Lewis, and I'm here with.
And I'm
Vote Vets,
retarded.
the first and
My
largest
name is
organization
Tyler, and
for
I have
progressive veterans
autism.
in this country. I'm a veteran, a father, a Medicare beneficiary, and a stage 4 cancer thriver.
Oh, actually, he kind of sounds like a badass. I hate to disparage this young man. Let him speak.
So 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with an aggressive stage 4 cancer, and I was told I just had weeks to live. My doctors recommended I begin an innovative immunotherapy treatment.
Actually, I can't talk bad about this guy, and I want to
drugs,
hear about how he
which
beat
were part
cancer.
of a clinical trial funded by NIH through Johns Hopkins Hospital. Absolutely. Shout out NIH. You did hear me say were there. I used the past tense because that's no longer the case. The counterfeit king and his jackass jester have taken their chainsaw to NIH funding and jobs.
I wish you would
They've
talk more
hacked
about how
apart the
he's
Department of
badass. All I
Veterans
care about
Affairs,
that.
disrupting vital health care to veterans like myself. And they've shamefully fired critical health workers. They've wantonly slashed money for clinical trials and other crucial medical and scientific work which leads to breakthroughs like the drugs that saved my life, drugs that in many cases are no longer available. Millions of Americans with cancer and other life-threatening diseases are now at even greater risk. The lives and well-being of
Retards
veterans
are getting $40 an hour protesting. I don't know. I heard.
The and inhumanity of a tiny number of obscenely rich
paid.
billionaires.
Uh-oh, what's going on?
Absolutely. They want to fleece the people's government, our government, and seize more money for themselves. And make no mistake, these are our tax dollars. This is our money. These are our services. I was and remain extremely lucky to be here. That clinical trial and those drugs saved my life, and they're the only reason I'm standing up here speaking to you today. They're the only reason my young children got more time with their dad.
No, that's cool, right? But
if I received my original diagnosis today, I wouldn't be so.
Now, I hate to interrupt this guy. He has an amazing story, but let me ask you this. How does making less fraud, right, and creating a bigger pie for everyone eliminate the cancer research that you're talking about, right? I don't get it, right? How does making more money available mean less money goes to you, or goes to cancer, or goes to anything, right? I don't understand. How does saving money mean less cancer research? It should mean more cancer research. I don't understand any of this.
And the opioid crisis. We get skyrocketing insulin prices. We get Martin Shkreli and unattainable HIV treatment costs.
Okay, that was like a decade ago.
I did not vote for the felonious Pharaoh, and no one voted for his wannabe Willy Wonka, both of whom are destroying our livelihood. To them we say, hands off medical research.
University grants fund science.
Hands off science.
No, there's a lot of federal grants too, Holy. You know that, right? There's a lot of federal grants into all kinds of especially things that have military applications or life extension.
And hands off our services. Thank you so much for being out here today. You guys look beautiful.
Marines
I love all the
fight
science.
after they've been
Remember, this is what resistance looks like. Like the man said, somebody got to do it.
Please welcome Representative Catherine.
Oh, it is such a beautiful sight to see over 100,000 patriots. So I'm the whip in the House, and I count the votes and make sure that we stay unified. And I want to tell you, you are putting on one hell of a whip operation here. You are not just saying hands off. You're not just standing up for your family and your community. You are the patriots standing up for our country. This is all about all of us versus the billionaire class.
The billionaires!
That they
it's the billionaires! Lady, it's the billionaires that create the fucking wealth that gets taxed in order to fucking fund your Social Security check, you moron. The money that you paid into Social Security is long gone. It's the money that Elon Musk is paying into it now that you're receiving. Right? Right? The money that you pay into it is meaningless compared to the money that Elon Musk pays into it. Right? Today. Right?
More science and research.
You fucking moron.
Hands off our veterans' benefits. Hands off our
Hey, what's up, Steve, baby? I also saw Michael King up in here. Where's Michael King up in here? Michael King.
Votes. We do not want a government of, by, and for the billionaire class.
I don't know about that.
I
don't know about that. I think Social Security actually is much higher.
We're going to tell them we see your cowardice. We see that you have chosen power over our country, over democracy, and we're here to tell you we're not going to stand for it. What we're going to do is stand together against the lies they're telling us every single day. Against the fascist lie that our bodies are not our own. That
Actually, it's very close.
That billionaires are worthy of
It's very close. 1.35 trillion is what they spent in 2024. You're actually, it's very close. I'll give it to you. Holy. It's so close that it might as well be the same, at least. You can say that they're about the same. I'll tell you that.
So these have been desperate times, and we can get full of despair. That's the strategy. But I'll
What's
tell
up,
you,
Smash?
look around. Our power lies in our number. So we're going to keep up the fight, and we are going to
1.35 trillion, and that's about the same as the interest payment. I think that they're about exactly the same.
Please welcome Co-President Rob Weissman, Executive Chair.
But
Norm
Social
Eisen,
Security is
State
more than
Democracy
defense
Defender.
by about $500 billion.
National Campaigns Director Anu Joshi from ACLU.
Hey y'all, we are the litigators!
If we can save 10%, right? If we can skim 5% back to the people off of that, right? 5%, guys. 5% is almost $60 billion that go back to the people. And it said 55 million people receive payments, right? So that's over $1,000 extra per person, right? If we save 5%, 5% equals $1,000 extra per person to go around, right? That's the numbers that we're looking at, guys. These people are retarded. They are so retarded. They are so retarded. Now, that's just a back of the envelope calculation based on the top answer I saw on Google. But these people are retarded.
Stopping Trump and Musk and their cronies. The judges have been Democratic appointees and Republican appointees and independents. And do you know what they have said? Hands off my Constitution!
Please don't give me an extra $1,000. Don't give me an extra $1,000 a month. Hands off my extra $1,000 a month. I'm an idiot. Oh my God, these people are so dumb. All they have to do is all they have to do is a quick cursory fucking calculation to realize that they're protesting against an extra $1,000 a month. That's how dumb these people are. That's how dumb these people are.
The Defenders Fund went to court to stop Musk and Doge on the very first day, the very first case brought with Rob and his colleagues at Public Citizen.
Just 5%, guys, equals an extra $1,000 per welfare recipient.
Later that same day, we went to court with Anu and the ACLU and her colleagues and brought the very first case on January 20th, saying Donald Trump, you
don't think that Elon can save 5%,
in this country are
then you're retarded. Then you deserve to be out here with these people. I do not like Elon Musk. I have no faith in Elon Musk. And even I believe that he can save 5%.
Since then, we won that and dozens more the coalition did. And you know what?
Bro, any one of you could save 5%.
Stand all that
any one of you guys over a year's time could 5% to save. Any one of you. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to do it. But we do have a rocket scientist to do it. But it doesn't take one.
3 times.
I mean, he's not the best rocket scientist, but he's a rocket scientist.
And he just forgets that he did it, or if he takes it away, and then when he loses again, he says, turn it back on, so I can feel better about all the losing.
Yeah, exactly, Mexican.
What do you think?
This is the guy who installed commie governments all over Eastern Europe. I believe it. What's his name? I thought I knew him. What's his name?
My name is Anu Joshi, and I am with the American Civil Liberties Union.
What is his name? Harlot? I thought I recognized him. What is his name?
Just over 2 months since Inauguration Day, the ACLU has filed over 30 lawsuits against the Trump administration for their extreme, cruel, and illegal
I thought he was an Obama tool.
And we are winning. And
Norm Eisen. Okay.
But the truth is, while fighting and winning in court is important, we all know it's not nearly enough. We need the power of the people. And together, we must demand that our members of Congress and our governors and our mayors,
yeah, he works for CNN.
University president and CEO,
a legal fellow, a diplomat, an analyst. Yes, he's an Obama tool. Eisen was active in presidential campaign. Dr. No.
The Trump administration's attacks on our
Yup, Czech Republic. You're right, bro. You're right. You're totally right.
The unconscionable and
Harlot, you are totally right.
unconstitutional arrest of international students and
that's on his
scholars
Wikipedia
should
page,
alarm
guys.
Every one of us. ICE has illegally snatched people
Guys, we
from
have
their
a
homes and
fucking
neighborhoods.
a deep state fucking commie plant on the stage trying to convince us to let him steal more money. Right? To rise up against the theft of money so that he can continue doing illegal things with the black money, guys.
Because they don't
right?
like what we say.
No, we don't like what you do. Look, it's all laid out. When the ship starts to sink, the rats come to the surface, don't they? Don't they? Don't all the rats come up to the surface? Huh? It's so amazing. It is so amazing. SpaysE used letters. He's behind the Trump lawsuits? Yeah, it says he's a lawyer. I believe it, bro. I believe it. Yeah, this guy is a deep state fucking plant. An Obama fucking crony, bro.
Student newspaper.
A nation builder. A far left fucking
ACLU of Massachusetts. Clear.
International rules-based order nation builder.
In court in defense of her First Amendment rights.
And he's doing it with Social Security money. They're stealing it, and that's how you know.
I want to end with a statement.
I saw Elon Musk on some channel being interviewed, and he said that when the people that cry the loudest are the ones stealing the most money. Something to that effect. Something to that effect. That's not a direct quote. That's a paraphrase, but basically what he said was, the ones that protest the loudest are the ones that are stealing the most money. And therefore they have the most to lose, right?
Op-ed in the Tufts Daily calling for the equal dignity and humanity of all people.
Commie titties are the worst titties. That's true. That is so true. They're all floppy, and they have big old fucking meatball nipples on them. They're gross, and they're hairy. No, Corn Pop, you are not banned.
Of this country.
What about big meatball nipples, though? What about big giant meatball nipples?
Hello, my friends. I'm Rob Weissman with Public
I'm going to be on until these guys fucking all drown themselves by staring at the rain.
As you have heard today.
Hey, look, it's white Obama.
We are
it's literally Obama with a skin bleach.
Lawless, Constitution trampling administration in American history.
It's skin bleach Obama.
And so there's nothing more immediately urgent than for us to go to court and beat Trump again and again and again.
My liberal sister-in-law had implants put in. What a waste of good boobs.
And we have to do it because it's not just about a Schoolhouse Rock moment. It's because people's lives are at stake. It is his illegal actions that are causing a humanitarian disaster around the world. So people are going to die from malaria and TB and preventable disease for no reason. Illegal action that is paving the way for financial fraudsters, for credit card scams and big banks to rip us off.
How? How is cutting scams paving the way for scams? These people will say anything. It's accuse your enemy of that which you do, right? They're the ones committing the fraud, so they're saying that our fraud cuts will make fraud. You get it? Right? It's so childish. It's so childish and predictable. Right? They're so bad at it.
Which are rolling back core racial justice programs. It is as illegal and unconstitutional actions, we're stripping away our free speech rights.
Oh, that's beta?
It is an illegal and unconstitutional action which threatens the nation's labor movement and the right of workers and the federal government and elsewhere to organize collectively. So we have to go to court and we have to
had implants, but
and we're going to do that.
Yeah, you can tell it can stick too. I learned how to tell. You can see it on the side. They shut out a little bit.
We are not going to win all the time. We are going to lose cases that we should win. We're going to lose cases that we should win. And if we won every single case we brought, it wouldn't be enough. It wouldn't be enough to roll back this authoritarian steamroller we're facing. There's only one thing. There's only one thing that's enough to face down this authoritarian moment. And that is this movement here today.
Hey, what's up, John Edwards?
Here, more than 100,000 of us here right now. More than 1 million of us across the country.
Bullshit! Bullshit! Bullshit!
So it's together we say when they come after our Social Security. As a movement we say, hands off! When they come after our Medicare, as a movement we say, hands off! When they come after our free speech rights, as a movement we say,
oh my God, these are the people that literally want to ban people like me for talking bad about them, and they're talking about free speech. They can suck my dick. They can suck my dick. Preaching about free speech when they literally are the people that take away my YouTube channel. Fuck these people.
as a movement we say, that's how we're going to win. Hands off to Musk, hands off to Trump, hands off to
They are retarded, Gorf, yes.
But hands open to each other, my friends. Hands open and embraces each other. And hands together in solidarity. Hands together in love.
Yes, let's all join hands and butt fuck each other. If we all join hands and butt fuck each other, then you are
oligarchy. That's how we need
the oligarchy.
That's how we stand back when we go on. That's how we together. Hands together. Hands together. Hands together. Hands together. Hands together.
Please welcome Interim Executive Director Portia Allen Kyle, Color of Change.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Portia Allen Kyle, and I have the honor of leading Color of Change.
Hi, my name is Retarded Jones, and my Jones is retarded.
Organization fueled by millions of members across the country, just like y'all.
Abba habba autism.
To hold corporations, to hold our government accountable to take action on solutions for us.
Okay, yes, I have seen this, and we will play it.
But 100,000 plus people here,
I will play it.
And millions of folks across the country.
We're gonna make fun of this. I'm more like doing this. This is my shtick.
Beautiful thing. Because there is a lot to celebrate about a future that we are fighting for.
Yeah, a future full of waste, fraud, and abuse.
To take their hands off our future.
My fellow Americans, I come out here to tell you that we need more fraud and abuse. Don't touch my Social Security. I don't want your extra $1,000 a month, theoretically, if you can cut 5% of the fraud. I don't want your extra money. Just give me what my daddy got. Is that Stacey Abrams? I think it is. It is!
They're willing to steal the dignity
Guys, it's the governor of Georgia, Stacey Abrams.
Bringing a lifetime
Georgia, Stacey Abrams,
They're
according
willing
to
to
her,
cut the
and no
jobs
one
of
else.
government workers who keep our communities running and keep our communities safe, just to consolidate power and profit.
Right? You guys remember, the first person to get their check denied was Stacey Abrams' $2 billion in order to develop a budget for her free washers and dryers that she was going to give away. They gave her $2 billion, and all she had done was develop a budget. Right? And they gave her $20 million to learn how to develop a budget. And then they gave her $2 billion to give away dishwashers. $2 billion. And now they cut her fraud out, and now she's out here demanding more fraud. What do you know? How the rats surface to the top when the ship is sinking.
Segregationist agenda and approach that
it's that certain look we talked about. Yes. Yes. You can definitely see the chism runs deep in her.
To embolden themselves, I'm reminded of the words
this young
of
lady
Alice Walker,
has a strong case for the chism.
Black woman thought leader, who said there are those who believe that black people possess the secret of joy, and that it is this that will sustain them through any spiritual or moral or physical devastation. And
aren't you the people that say black people have joy? Isn't that the whole platform of Kamala Harris was joy? What the fuck are you even talking about? Like, is this bizarro world? Are we living in the fucking mirror universe now? Like, what is even going on? These people are hypocrites. They are hypocrites.
Because there's something that is viscerally satisfying when we say absolutely the fuck not. We must remember to find joy even in the darkest of times, because our joy is resilience. Our joy is defiance. Our joy is the sustenance that keeps us fighting for freedom and justice.
The freedom to have more fraud and abuse. The justice of sending checks out to 500-year-old dead people. We need more.
A lot further than the hate that fuels them.
It is clown world
because
indeed.
This is the first time that segregationists, bigots, and the privileged wealthy elite have tried to steal our joy. And so shout out to all of us that work for a living. Shout out to all of us that know adversity, that have experienced it throughout history,
it's the only
and yet
word
have
that
found
fits.
joy. Found joy in community. Found joy in togetherness. Found joy in the collective imagination and fighting for a just and equitable world that we just haven't experienced yet. And as always,
good point,
Mr.
King.
Yes,
I agree.
Communities of color, queer people,
it is scary that a portion of the planet.
Who are
but you guys gotta remember,
fighting for our freedom.
Democrats are not half of the country, okay? They are like 22%, right? Republicans are like 25%. The rest of the country is like me, right? Right? The rest of the country doesn't give a fuck about it. We hate retards, right? When the Republicans are the ones that are retarded, we hate Republicans. When Democrats are retarded, we hate Democrats, right? Yeah, so it's really only like 20% of the population, right? The other 3 or 4% that are Democrats, right, are really smart people that are pulling a mind fuck on the other 20%, right? Those people are the scary ones. The ones that got them all tricked, right? Those are the ones that need to be put in prison, right? Those are the people that are a danger to society. Is that 2 or 3 or 4% of them that are really smart and are using their powers for evil, right? Those are the ones that need to be stopped, right? I'm not mad at the 20% of them that are retarded, right? They don't know any better, right? They're just doing what they're told, what they think is best, right? Because they're stupid, right? I'm not mad at them. I'm mad at the 3% that know that they're lying, right? that know that they're deceiving these people, that they're fucking walking them down the path to the slaughter mill, right? Holding their hand as they walk them to the gas chamber, right? Those are the ones that I'm mad at. Those are the ones, right?
Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm Black. I'm Filipino-Japanese, second generation. I'm a disabled trans man.
I knew that they were trans. I knew they were trans. I could tell by that fake-ass voice.
I'm also a person who uses food stamps. I'm also a person
It's a
who
chick.
is
It's a chick.
in this country.
No, it's a man.
I am also a
It's
person
it's a dude with a vagina. How about that?
And most of all,
It's a girl with zipper tits. It's a girl with zipper tits and elongated, what do you call that thing? A tip
and everything that Donald Trump and Elon Musk want to erase.
It's a meatball. It's a Mario.
Every safety net they slash, every hateful word they say.
A trans man, yes.
Go away.
A trans man, indeed, JP.
So in case they're listening down the street, which I doubt they are, hello, I'm here. I exist.
Okay. So what?
We as people all exist.
It's Jabba the Hutt. It's the Silac pit. It's the Silac pit, guys.
But they do keep trying. Every day there's something new to be pissed / terrified / heartbroken about.
That's not a trans man. That's just a fat woman with a beard. That's just a fat lady with a beard, guys. It's just a fat lady with a beard. It's okay. Some fat women have beards, and it's okay. Right? It happens. Right? I'm not mad at you if you have a beard. Right? I don't care what you look like. Right? I feel bad for making fun of this person for what they look like. Honestly, they can't help it. Right? Let's make fun of them for what they say.
I'm not at all surprised nor shocked, because 1 in 4 people have been to Planned Parenthood.
We're all ugly
for
people
our
too.
communities and for our neighbors.
I'm sure everybody. I've seen some of your videos. You guys are all as ugly
many
as I
times
am.
over. For an IUD and birth control.
We are all
for
ugly.
life-saving
None of us have room to
protection through
talk.
PrEP, for testosterone, for an overabundance of condoms and safer sex materials, for letters
Do you
of
think
support
she
for
has
my
balls?
surgery.
Well, I think that she has folds of skin that hang below her midsection that she calls her testicles. Yes. I would call them haunches, but she probably calls them testicles. Yes.
But I'm now here to support and show my love for this organization, and I'm also here to tell you what you need to do. You need to call your members of Congress. You need to call your local politicians. Tell them to protect Planned Parenthood patients by any means necessary. This isn't an ask, this is a tell. Tell your friends, tell
Nux,
our
I love
neighbors,
Nux.
tell anybody
I
who will
love
listen
Nux.
to you. Tell them
I am
to
not
keep their
Nux,
hands off
right?
of our health care.
Right? Nux uses a VR chat avatar. I created this software. Right? Nuxanor uses VR chat. I invented my own software. See how that works?
Tell the billionaires down the street.
Yeah, I could have done the same thing Nux does. I thought it was
what we can do
stupid.
with our bodies and our lives.
And so I invented my own
Tell
software
them
to do
to
it right. To do it the right way. Right?
Tell them
That's why I'm better.
That's why I'm here today. To remind them that they cannot take away our rights.
But other than that, I love Nuxanor.
I am.
And I'm older. I did it first too, also.
We won't let them.
Also, I did it first. So, he's actually copying me, if you want to be honest.
We won't let them.
Nux is actually copying me. I've been at this longer, and I did it first.
Because one more thing
I
about
invented
me is I've been coming out to protests and demonstrations from when I was a little kid for Prop 8 in California, when my rights were forged. I've used my voice to fight for my neighbors in my community. This is who I am. This is who we are.
But I have nothing. Hey! Oh, someone sent me a Venmo. Jamie Neal. I love you, Jamie Neal. Hell yes.
And I know there's always something
yes.
that you and I can do to fight.
Oh,
back.
Michael King, you became a
we can
Patreon.
Volunteer.
Hell
we can
yes.
walk to
I
work
love
for the
you.
election like I did.
You guys are
We can call
awesome.
our
Thank you
members
so
of
much.
Congress and our local politicians to tell them.
I love you guys.
Take their hands
Awesome. Now I can buy stainless steel. Yay! I'm buying stainless steel right now.
You can share your story with anybody who will listen.
Yay!
Please. Tell anyone who will listen, anyone who cares, anyone who will give you the
You guys
time
are
of
funding
day
my
why this
research.
matters
You
to
guys rule.
There are hundreds upon thousands of us, and we are not going away. We will not be erased.
No one's trying to erase you. We just want.
I love you all.
Please
Thank
do
you so
go
much.
away. Like, you don't have to go away from the world. Just get out of my eyesight. Just go back home and go wherever you people go. And right, I don't care what you do. Just do it away from me, okay?
You all look so beautiful out there. Give yourselves a round of applause. My name is Pam Chatterjee. I'm the executive director for DC, and I'm here because I know that everyone here agrees that DC deserves better than what we're getting right now. DC deserves to manage and run and have our own budget. DC deserves to have our own laws. DC deserves to have elected officials that represent us, the people of DC, and our interests, people who we...
Yeah, have you guys been watching Nuxanor? Has anybody else been watching Nuxanor? Have you guys? What do you guys think of Nuxanor? Huh? Do you think he's better than me? Is he funnier than me?
It has always been people in the capital city who rise up. And Free DC is here to build the movement that it will take to make it clear that we, all of us, inside, outside DC, we will not comply. I know that we can do this because
you can climb poles, Space. I heard you can literally touch the sky if you get your copper from there. Bro, if I could pull copper out of the sky, I would. I don't need copper, I need stainless steel.
Beautiful students who are brilliant,
copper.
And we know that our neighbors...
I have a plan for copper, but that requires, I need to be able to burn it, to melt it. The copper battery, I'll tell you guys how that worked out. That's actually interesting. They were alloys. It turns out they were alloys. There's 3 different kinds of copper. There's pure copper, copper-clad steel, CCS, and copper-clad aluminum, CCA, right? And those have different potentialities. They're very interesting, but we're not going to talk about that now.
Are connected to each other and in communities that love each other. Those are the things that make it impossible for a leader to oppress people. Those communities, those relationships, that beauty, that creativity. So we heard just a few minutes ago.
She's creepy looking, but she's also sexy in that like MILF kind of way that I'm totally into.
Be a part of this movement for joy. Because we're going to need to push back. Here in DC, about 3 weeks ago,
right kind of like hot 50-year-old that I really am into. Yes, I would bang the shit out of her.
Offices at once, and we actually, so we didn't get them to save democracy because they didn't have a sign for that, but we did get them to actually pass a standalone bill that let us use our own local dollars in DC. They tried to take that away from us. But now that bill is in front of the House of Representatives, and the people, you're about to hear from some people who support us in allowing us to use our own dollars.
Copper lead is better.
Unfortunately, we're going to have to push
stainless.
So I want to invite everyone here to join us on Monday.
No, smashed. I have another project going on where I'm building scrap metal batteries, big giant ones, right? For off-grid and solar and general chicanery. General chicanery, sir. So fuck the system. Like, we're looking at like kilowatt batteries that are like $20 or $30, something like that, instead of like $100 or $200, right? That kind of thing. We're experimenting.
I will prioritize joy.
I have 2 builds now.
I can see you doing it right now. I can see the smiles. I will take up space. I see you doing it right now. 100,000 of you taking up our land. And I will organize my community. Thank you so much. That's what it's going to take to have a free DC. I'm going to say free. You say DC. Free? DC. Free? DC. Free? DC. Free? DC. I'm going to say DC. You say statehood. DC? Statehood. DC? Statehood. DC? Statehood. Thank you very much.
Please welcome to the stage Representatives Beyer, Omar, Green, Simon, Swalwell.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, yeah.
My name is Don Beyer.
Oh, yeah, no.
And I am ashamed of what Donald Trump is doing to our country.
It's real. I've been using AI.
Donald Trump says he wants to make America great again, but he's making America the
I've developed 2 brand new unknown combinations of metals. That are 2 brand new configurations that no one has. There's no record of being in the record, according to the AI, and I'm getting really good results out of it. I mean, they're giant. They're a kilogram scale batteries, but they have insane storage capacity because they're at that size, right? They're only that big to deliver the amount of power that you need to run a certain device, right? So you have to scale them to the device that you want to use them on, right?
In the Dust Bowl, Donald Trump is cutting the CDC. They end their CDC. Instead, millions of people died from polio, from measles, from tuberculosis. Donald Trump's gutting the NIH. In the 1930s, cancer was a death sentence. And then there's the Department of Education, and they fired half the people. All of their civil rights organizations. They had no Department of Education, civil rights.
It's
and all their
304
schools were separate but equal.
304.
And then there's diversity. In the 1930s, if you were Jewish American or Black American, you were denied neighborhoods, jobs, society, education. Women could be secretaries, teachers, and nurses if they were unmarried. And if you were gay or lesbian or trans, you led a life of complete secrecy and repression. We are not going back. We will be fearless, relentless, angry, smart, and we will be tireless. My favorite wisdom is all life asks of us is that we live it with courage. So let me give you one of the most courageous members of Congress, my friend Ilhan Omar from Venezuela.
Thank you so much, Representative Beyer, for that introduction.
Yeah, no. Ilhan Omar, boo! She married her own brother!
It is so...
This bitch married her own brother.
American patriots!
That married their own brothers! Incest patriots!
That the American fighting spirit is alive! Because, folks, we are in a fight. We are in a fight
Yes,
for
it
our
is, brother
democracy.
fucker.
We are in a
Lady,
fight
yes.
for our Constitution. We are in a fight for our families. We are in a fight for the kind of future we want in this country. We are currently living through a president who wants to be a dictator.
Here comes oppression.
In America, we do not accept dictators and we do not accept kings. We have a billionaire who has bought a seat next to the president, using him as a puppet. American democracy has never been for sale, and it won't be today.
What is she even saying?
We are seeing a cowardice. Congressional Republicans that are utilizing the chaos our
fascist presidents creating fascism
Security and take away our rights.
By saving us money, by taking away our fraud.
They give $4.5 trillion in tax cuts to their billionaire
I count on that fraud.
None of this is normal. This is why we have to fight for our Constitution. It is because here's the thing. No matter who you are, Elon Musk and Donald Trump and corrupt congressional Republicans are coming for you. If you are a mother struggling to put food on the table, they are coming for you. If you have elderly parents that you are trying to put in a nursing home, they are coming for you. If you are a senior relying on Social Security, they are coming for you. If you have disabled children and you're trying to make sure they have access to education, by cutting the education department, they're coming for you. So they want you to believe. They want you to believe to look at your neighbor as the enemy. They want you to believe that it is because of trans kids that you can't have the necessary
Well, she can't even speak English.
Learn
to speak English, you fucking cowhead.
They want you to think it is okay to snatch people in the middle of the night and disappear them. They want to take away our pride as Americans in the Constitution and due process by putting people in foreign prisons in a dark hole. They want to crash the economy.
Oh, they want to crash the economy by saving us money and fucking... Listen to the... It's literally fucking autism. I don't know how else to describe it, right? They're literally saying things that only a retarded person would believe, right? That eliminating waste and fraud is going to cost them money. And that bringing industry back to America is going to crash the economy, right? That forcing other countries to eliminate tariffs on our goods is going to be bad for America somehow. It's like the underpants known. Step 1, steal underpants. Step 2, Step 3, fascism, right? Like, Step 1, save money. Step 2, Step 3, the end of Social Security. Right? Right? It like doesn't even make any sense. Ugh. And they get the dumbest people they can find to come out here and do this shit.
Punishment and reward. So they can grab.
Do you think she's bald? Yes. Yes, I do. She has to be. Who else would wear that stupid hat all the time? That's a very stupid hat.
This is normal. So if you want a country that has...
Do you think her brother is a cuck? Oh, yeah.
We have to fight for it. If you want a country that still believes in due process, we have to fight for it. If you believe in a country where we take care of our neighbors, look after the poor...
What are the chances of her husband brother being on the board of some NGO? 150 million %. 1 trillion %. 100 quadrillion %.
With that, it is my honor to introduce Representative Simon of California.
1 exoseptillion.
Very good people. So I've been in the United States Congress for about 3 months. I was sworn in on
Like, what is the biggest number that there can be?
To do one thing is to fight like hell against tyranny. women who her parents are praying every minute for a cure to be met by an administration who refuses to fund cancer research. You elected members to fight like hell and to deny their vote to a slimy administration who has proved time and time again that their cruelness is beyond no end. You elected us to adhere
I didn't elect
not
you.
only to the Constitution, but the promise
Bitch,
of
I don't
the
elect
framers,
crackheads.
the Hebrew text and the New Testament, the Quran.
Yeah, I already have this video, Michael. I'll play it.
And every single religion.
We're gonna watch it. Don't worry.
Isaiah 10, verse 1 and 2. It's clear. The Hebrew
She
Bible
stole
is
those
clear.
glasses.
Woe who injects false and cruel laws that makes the fatherless poor. Woe
No.
who is.
You want to know what makes the fatherless poor? The Democrats. Because they make it so that the people on welfare can't have daddies or else they don't get welfare checks. Right? Not only do they make fatherless, but they also make them poor. Right? It is you who make both fatherless and poor black children, young lady.
Those who inject false narratives that ensures that the widows have nothing.
What up, Billy?
I tell you one thing here, as a new member of Congress and as an organizer, 30 years deep in our neighborhoods, and yes, I'm from Oakland. That when evil is confronting us, guess what we do, America?
We Jews are skeptical of other Jews being magical.
So, for that
Bro, I'm
family
skeptical of everything.
who has an elderly
That skepticism is at the heart of a Jewish
who is
education.
struggling with ALS, for that family who is struggling with a disabled child.
That's why we run shit,
I
is
want
because
you to
we
know
don't
that
take no
despite this
bullshit.
administration's promise to end rights for people with disabilities, regardless of this administration's aim to stomp on the backs of our elderly, regardless of this administration's promise to end inclusivity and to throw out our children, not only brothers and sisters and siblings will we fight, we will use the strategic force of this body and the 2 million strong that are out in the streets today to win. At every city hall, at every
Everything is a psyop until proving otherwise. No, wrong, Lucy. I have a different point of view. I take everything at face value until I can't. I have a different method. Normally things are what they seem until they're not.
Thank you so much, Congresswoman. Congressman Eric Swalwell.
I don't know. I don't speak Ebonics, Gorf.
Is what kicking the shit out of fascism looks like.
This is what fucking a Chinese spy looks like.
We've seen a lot of people cave to fascism in America. We're not. We've seen the CEOs cave.
Hey, what's up, Blue Chunks? I have been busy doing my science experiments and redesigning and rebuilding the batteries over and over and over again until they work better. Adding things to the electrolyte, taking things out, mixing shit together, experimenting with this, experimenting with that, trying to fry it. Oh, I can't fry it? That's a good sign.
Before every season, the coach would tell us, I want you to close your eyes and think about what does that last moment of the game look like. And I want you...
Like, I'll tell you guys what. I can hit the all-steel battery with 24 volts at 10 amps, right? That's 240 watts. And not only does it recover and not completely explode, but it also charges. It'll charge in like 5 seconds. It'll charge in 5 seconds. It's only 0.66 volts. And it'll charge in 5 seconds at 24 volts. And it'll work after it. Just fine.
Our 401ks are 201ks. Our costs at Walmart and Home Depot and Target, where 4 out of 5 of the things we buy are from overseas, are going up. And where is Donald Trump? He's golfing. So to Donald Trump I say, get your ass off the golf course and face the people.
And fart on them. And fuck our Chinese spies. God damn it. We want the rights to fuck our Chinese spies in the fucking House of Representatives.
America first. It's Trump first. This guy is a con. Trump Bibles, made in China. Trump sneakers, made in China.
Please, Corn Pop, do not ban or time out people. If you do that, I'm going to take your mod away. I will take your mod away.
Disappearing
you can never silence Uzi.
He's disappearing rights. And
Uzi's in charge when I'm not here.
Disappear, we're still here. Our veterans, we're still here.
You can't turn Uzi off.
We're still here. That's right. And he wants to disappear our veterans and women and hardworking immigrants.
Yes, like the women from
seniors,
China that we fuck while we give them all our state secrets.
We're still here. So
we're still queers.
What is the plan?
We're all queer.
And I'll tell you this.
We're all queer.
We are not going to give a single vote to fascism inside the Congress.
There's like a time when that used to be like something that you would make fun of people for, but now they actually literally walk down the streets saying that they're all queer. So it's like not even a joke anymore, but it's still hilariously funny to me, so I will still keep saying it.
We know you're fighting outside the Congress.
The fact that it's not shameful to them is even more funny, actually. It's even more funny that I can call them queers now and it's like all good.
Thank you.
That's actually amazing. I love the future. It's awesome.
New Jersey and Virginia in the governor's race.
Can I say faggot on YouTube? Yeah, this guy's a fucking faggot. This faggot right here on the screen likes to take it up the ass because he's a faggot. Not that there's anything wrong with that, right? Hey, you know, I would be gay too if it didn't disgust me. I'm just saying, there's nothing wrong with gay people, but this guy in particular is a cock-loving faggot.
They showed up and they defended our democracy.
No, I have nothing against gay people, but this faggot on the screen, yes, I do not like.
And you don't have to put on body armor. You don't have to take a stun gun to your neck
faggot. Yes,
or a Confederate flag to your head.
I can say whatever I want.
You don't have to suffer a heart attack or a stroke or traumatic brain injury, as we saw from Officer Mike Fanone or Harry Dunn or Danny Hodges or Sergeant Donnell and so many others. But if you show up with the same integrity and the same passion and the same vigor and love for our country that they showed, we will win.
I can say nigger if I want.
This day,
I don't
April
want to.
5 will be the day that America came alive. And when I am asked on November 4, 2026, when we win the midterms, how did you know? How were you so confident that we were going to win? I'm going to tell them. Because on April 5, I stood in front of a monument to freedom. With people from all over the country, with people who work so hard and dream so big, and they said, we're not going to be fucked with.
As an example of a word that I could say. We're using it in its objective context, not its subjective context.
And now, it's my honor to have us close out the congressional speakers to introduce to you someone who has been censured but is not
silenced. Something. I don't need to type something. Yeah, I know, Michael. That's how it is. They don't like me. That's why I just do whatever I want. I don't give a shit anymore. I play copyrighted music. I say the N-word if I want to. I don't give a shit. What are they gonna do? Oh, they're gonna blackball me even harder? How can they do it? How can they punish me any more than they already have? Oh, really? This guy is what the Boy Scouts has become.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, this guy. Is that George Floyd's dad? No, that's Rodney King. Is that George Floyd's dad or is that Rodney King?
I am proud to be here today.
Al Green.
With my colleagues.
Oh, that's that guy.
All
oh, that's that fucking guy. Oh.
Liberated Democrats. Let's hear it for these liberated
Fuck that guy. No, fuck this guy. The cane shaking guy. Yes, yes, yes. I remember now. At the Trump inauguration.
And unafraid.
The speech. The State of the Union. Or join address or whatever the fuck it's called.
Unafraid to stand up for the many seniors that are among us. We have seniors that are among us.
Bro, he's literally out here standing up for the dead people that are getting checks fraudulently. That's why he's out here. For the many dead seniors that line my bank account. the checks of the many. I'm here to stand up for the checks of the many dead seniors that I receive every month in order to line my bank account.
Hands off Medicaid and Medicare.
Bobby!
It belongs to our seniors.
Hey, Bobby, welcome. You get a wrench.
Social Security is not a Ponzi scheme. It is a part of the American dream that belongs to our seniors. And we have to tell President Trump.
Thank you. That's what you should tell President Trump. Thank you, President Trump. Thank you for saving America and making it great again.
Russia invaded Ukraine. Greenland is not for sale.
Says who? Everything is for sale. Everything is for sale, you moron.
You should know, dear friends, that God
who the fuck does this guy think he is? Everything is for sale. Everything is for sale. Don't listen to him. He doesn't fucking know. This guy has never worked in sales before in his life.
A home for the Palestinian people.
Motherfucker, I worked in sales my whole life. Everything is for sale.
There must be. There must be. And I'm here to speak from my heart. This message is from my heart. It's not from my head. This is my heart.
Odds of anyone mentioning Palestine? No, that's not going to happen.
I carry this cane.
Like half the people standing on stage are Jews. Right? We saw several Jews already. Right? And I know, I can tell my people from a mile away. Right? It's like gaydar, we have Judar. It's the same thing, but better. It's more profitable.
2 years into my 25th.
You guys know that Jews, we have this thing where we have to support each other, right? So like if you're my homie, right? If like if I go, right? If like I'm walking down the street and there's two fucking soda stands, right? And one's got a Jew at it, I have to buy from the Jew, right? That's like my obligation, right? That's a true thing.
And I want you to know that I'm going to take this staff of
and you guys should do the same fucking thing. Everybody should be that way.
I'm going to take this rod.
Right? Everybody should be that way. Everyone should support their own kind a little bit, right? Everybody should keep it in the family a little bit, right? Not like Elon Omar, but like, you know, a little bit, right? Right? The more your block prospers, the more you prosper, right? The more your cousin prospers, right? The more you prosper.
But more important than this, dear brothers and sisters, and I say brothers and sisters because there really is but one race, and that's the human race.
Right? And if black people were more like... Black people used to be the same way. Black people used to be segregated to where they had to only do business with each other. And you know what happened? Do you know what happened?
Can be traced back to a single African woman.
Black people got rich at a rate faster than white people. Because black people had to shop at only black businesses, right? And so there had to be all these black businesses, right? And so there were more black people rising to affluence under Jim Crow than there are today. And like that's not per capita, that's just more, period. Per capita, raw numbers, regardless, more.
A message that should say to him, he may not finish this term.
Right?
He may not finish this term.
And if black people did that today, right, they would definitely be past Latinos on the chart, right?
Here's why.
Now they buy from Koreans.
You are now sowing the seed.
Not here, it's Pakistanis.
That can lead to a Congress being elected that will have the courage.
But on the East Coast, you're right, it is Korean.
Articles of impeachment filed.
Or Vietnamese.
To impeach him a third time.
Could somebody censure this fucking asshole already? Jesus Christ. I said censure, not censor.
And I want you to know from my heart
that I'm a fucking retard.
I understand that he is a Goliath. He is a Goliath. He has control of the generals and the military. He has control of the Justice Department. He has control of the Republican.
Oh, really? I didn't know that, Uzi.
But my friends...
Now, I'm not saying we should go back to segregation. That's not what I mean. But what I do mean is that every community, it's not... Okay. What I mean is that it's not the Irish community to look at responsibility to look after the Jewish community, right? It's not the Jews' responsibility to look after the blacks, right? It's not the blacks' responsibility to look after the Puerto Ricans, right? It's the Jews should look after the Jews, right? The fucking blacks should look after the blacks, right? The fucking Mexicans should look after the Mexicans, right? Now, I'm not saying that it should be segregated like it used to be, but there should be that homogenization, right? Where everything coalesces around shared values, right? Right? That's all I mean, right? Is that groups shouldn't expect other groups to take care of them when time and time again it shows that the groups that take care of themselves are the ones that rise to the top. That's what I mean. That's all I mean. Okay? That's what I mean.
There's a David. And I want you to know, Mr. President, this David is going to bring...
What if you're Irish, Jewish, black, and Japanese? You should have lots of babies because you have a very diverse gene pool. So you should try to have even more babies and try to create a superhuman. You should make more diverse babies and make superhumans. Superhumans! See, the Nazis almost had it right? They were like, we're going to create superhumans by breeding Germans with each other. That's the wrong way to do it. You got to create superhumans by breeding all the different people together until you come up with a fucking mutt that's like superior to all of them. That's how you do it, right? They were on to something. They had the right idea, but their implementation was flawed, right?
Indivisible.
Thank
look, it's Rachel Zegler. Weird.
I'm Ezra. I'm married to Leah. I'm also co-executive director.
We represent a movement of thousands of local indivisible groups around the country. People.
Weird.
Decided that politics and our democracy are too important to be left up to the politicians who raised their hand and said, I gotta do something. And if that sounds like you, I bet there's a group near you that could use a few new organizers. Now, I want to be so clear about why we are here today. Over the last 3 months, Donald Trump has handed the federal government, the awesome powers of the federal government, over to the richest man in the world. And the richest man in the world has decided that you don't deserve clean drinking water. The richest man in the world has decided that your kids don't deserve good schools and special education.
Yeah, you're retarded. I'm sorry. Because no, but
and your grandma does not deserve home fuel to heat her home.
I don't want to make anybody mad.
The richest man in the world is coming for our Medicare and our Social Security. The richest man in the world is firing the people who protect our workers' rights, who protect our civil rights, who protect our public lands and national parks, who research the cancer and the Alzheimer's and the diabetes cures that we and our loved ones depend on. And they're doing it all. They are doing this all.
Guys, is this just one big fucking advertisement for Big Pharma? Right? You hear what it all is about? Big Pharma? Right? We need more drugs. We need more fucking research for our Big Pharma, for all the diseases that... Right? These are the... Right? Like, these people know stuff that they're not saying. That's all I'm going to say. They know that those diseases, that they're causing some of them with their chemicals. Right?
They are attacking our democracy to cement their own power.
Weird.
They're attacking our freedom to vote. They are taking kids off the streets, students off the streets for their social media posts. They're imprisoning innocent fathers in a foreign prison. They're doing all of this.
No need for fact checking. This is all bullshit.
They are willing to rip our democracy to shreds so they can sell the pieces off.
Hey, Leah got a lot of booze there. Can I get some cheers for her?
Boo!
Okay, so look, what are we going to do about it? You know, there are some Democratic leaders out there who say the smart strategy is to roll over and play dead. Should we roll over and play dead? Look around, y'all. The institutions that should be upholding our democracy, they are rolling over and playing dead. I got a list. I'm going to name some names. Collaborators, like law firms with Paul Weiss. Capitulators in legacy media institutions like the Washington Post and the LA Times. Craving universities like Columbia. Kleptocratic businesses like Amazon and Facebook. Look, when institutions that are supposed to uphold our democratic norms fail and fall, it's up to the people to step up. Are we going to step up? Are we stepping up? Are we stepping up? You bet your ass we are. You know why? You know why?
Because we're stupid.
As much as Trump, as much as congressional Republicans want
because
us to think that they are in control, that they are all powerful.
Because we were vaccinated.
Are they all powerful? Here, let me ask you something.
Hey, what's up,
I
Mystique?
believe that America is a constitutional republic. Is that right? What are the ideal number of kings in a constitutional republic? How many kings? How many kings? That sounds pretty good to me. 0 sounds like the right number to me. Now,
Zero.
Every
Yeah,
one of
that's
you.
how many brain
There are
cells
over
they have.
100,000
What's our
folks
IQ?
in DC
Zero. What's our IQ?
DC
Zero.
is taxed without representation.
You're a
100,000
swearing
here.
male feminist?
But it's not just
Ew,
in
gross.
DC. Today, right now, we are all part of this.
How many
single
gays?
largest pro-democracy
A
protest in
billion!
years.
Yay!
Every single state, just about every single community, 1,300 worldwide, y'all. Worldwide. Now, look, this is incredible. This display of people power is absolutely incredible. It is not the end point in the fight against the fascist attack on our democracy. It's not the end point. It could be an inflection point. It could be an inflection point if we make it an inflection point. Look, we are not victims of world events, y'all. The fascists, they want us to fear them. Do we fear them?
No, we don't.
They
We just
know
want you
that
guys
fear
to
is
go back
contagious. You know
home
what else is contagious?
and go back. We just want to open mental asylums again. We can put you guys back in them where you belong.
Choose what we put out into the world. What do we choose?
We just want to make sure that these people get the help that they need from a serious mental health professional, because they're all like delusional and schizophrenic and like fucking retarded. So yeah. All right. Yeah, so that's why we have come here, to laugh at them, to belittle and berate them, and to laugh at them, and to watch them all just say retarded things, to contradict themselves in real time, right? In real time, they will say something and then say the thing that contradicts the thing that they just said. It's glorious, and that's why we love it.
Contact information.
And that's why we
do
come
that
here.
before you go to leave this rally. You gonna do that? Okay, 2. On your way home, here's what I'm gonna ask you to do. Think of the 5 friends, people in your community who aren't here but could be here. Are you gonna do
They
it?
mentioned fascism, authoritarianism, but not communism. Yeah, I know, it's suspicious,
It's
huh?
up to you. Nobody is coming to save us. We have to save ourselves. We have to save ourselves.
Mystique's
We
like,
have
I'm
to
not
go.
against
Join your
fascism,
local individual
y'all.
group, or your local 50-51, or your local Working Families Party group, or start your own, but it's up to you. It's up to you. Are we going to accept
How much is
from our
50% plus
supposed
50%?
leaders when they tell us to roll over and
75%.
play dead? Remind me, how many kings?
75%, you see.
How many kings? Damn straight. Okay, now let's go back home and organize the protest. This one's over.
Because if you have 50%, that means half is left over. And if you have another 50%, that means you have 25% of the original value. So now you have 50% plus 25%, meaning you have 75%. You can't trick me with math.
Hey Phil, can I grab your pass real quick? I was like, zoom out anymore, but
Tell him to stay.
might as well. I'll be right back.
Oh my God. No, yes. Wait! Get a chair. Oh wait,
Yeah, no, it's going to be excellent to have all the tariffs. The tariffs are good things. Good things. All the tariffs are good things. They might cost a little bit extra in the beginning, but probably not. And probably most of it will never even happen. Right? Other countries are already backing down and acquiescing to the big orange fucking cock of Donald Trump. Right? They're all bowing down to Lord Master Trumpendorf. Right? air volume down? Yes. I'm already clipping, so I'm already going into the red, so we're gonna have to turn that down. That's the only thing that can happen. It has to be that way. It has to be like that then.
Yeah, suddenly the bandwidth is back.
Is that better, guys? I'm sorry. Let's see here. Okay, I have your other link right here, Michael, too. The Nancy Pelosi, I have it queued up, ready to go later. Actually, now would be a good time to play this one. All right, so these people are all against cutting out the fraud right now, but just a few years ago when they were in power, they were saying basically the same shit we're saying now, right? The only difference is they never did it, but we are.
Make the cuts in waste, fraud, and abuse in Medicare. We owe it to our country.
There is an enormous amount of waste and fraud and abuse.
Waste, fraud, and abuse. Word for word, now they're against it.
And fraud,
right? You can't make this up. Only they can.
Who should also
only they can make up shit this stupid, guys.
Situation.
If we're going to eliminate the waste, fraud, and abuse in Medicare, it does mean we're going to cut some of that out.
This is the level of fucking autism that we have to deal with here at the Special Snowflake Olympics, guys. This is what we're up against.
Must.
These people are against the thing that they begged for before, right? And that's just how it is. That's how these people are, man. They are not self-aware. One thing that they lack is self-awareness. And here we are at the end. It's been, it's over, guys. What time is it? Oh, it's not even been going on that long. Oh, maybe we'll find more. Let's try find more. Let's see what you got, Michael. Hold on, I'm looking at it. Okay, we got more. Looks like we're going to Tampa, it says. All right, we're now live.
How far does China have to go?
Shut up, Nancy. We're now live in Tampa, Florida, with this young mental health patient is going to show us her psychotic ramblings and why she's in need of immediately being incarcerated in a mental asylum. For her own protection. For her own protection, guys. These people are, they live in bizarro world.
Okay, hi.
In upside down land.
First name Y-U-N-Q-I-N-G, last name Z-H-E-N-G.
Young Cunt? Is that what she said her name was? Her name is Young Cunt.
Political repression. Tampa Alliance. Tampa, I have it here if it helps. Okay.
Over what?
Yeah, so we're part of a national organization that was founded in the 1970s around the Free Angela Davis campaign. Our local chapter was refounded in 2020.
We're retarded, and we're a bunch of retards. And like,
yeah, so,
I was retarded, and now I'm retarded again.
And everybody else under his cabinet have essentially like rolled back on any community oversight over the police. And we know that whatever policies he puts forward, whatever executive orders he signs, the people who are going to enforce them are the police. And I think most recently, something that's very telling about that is that Trump passes orders about immigration and deportation, and DeSantis agreed to using local law enforcement to help ICE in all of this.
Good!
It really doesn't have to.
That's a good thing, you dumb bitch.
Okay, and how does it feel being here today? A lot, but not in a bad way at all. It's great.
The National Police, well,
it's great.
That's the FBI, is the National Police.
They believe in and kind of uniting against Trump. And then
Homeland Security. I mean, we're already fucked. George Bush put that shit in. A lot of you guys out there voted for George Bush. Don't tell me you didn't.
Kind of broad sweep of people who are disappointed in Trump.
Y'all voted for that shit.
With the orders that he's passing.
Not me.
Like a really big mix of the general American population. So that's to say that the general American population is not happy with the things that Trump.
A lot of you voted for George Bush twice.
I think I'm okay. Thank you so much.
Twice you guys voted for him. 3 times! 3 times! It's okay, I forgive you. You didn't know any better. You were just doing what you thought was right. Just like these people are doing what they think is right. Right? I'm not blaming anybody for anything. I'm just saying, right? You can be wrong too. Everyone can be tricked, right? No one is perfect. Everyone has been tricked before, right? Me too. I voted for Obama. So, I got tricked. No one here is innocent, right? No one here is like fucking so good they can't be tricked, right? Oh, look at this fucking special Olympics winner. Oh, look, she's got her Olympic torch from the Special Olympics and everything.
Jessica Jacobs. Jessica, tell us about your outfit. Well, I'm Lady Liberty. This is my very first
did you win your Special Olympics torch at the Special Olympics?
I have a purpose when I came here and not just stand around. So I feel like I'm being an asset just by representing what I feel like most of us are feeling right this moment.
How many times is she going to say feel?
Burning. And we're all out here burning in the sun to do something about how we're feeling. The country is...
Because we're feeling. And we have feelings. And our feelings say we should feel these things.
The tariffs, most of all, right now. The economy. We went from being the best economy in the world to dropping.
Guys, the economy went from being the best economy in the world. We had the worst economy in my life, right? In my life, we had the worst inflation and the worst stagnation in my life, right? Worse than George Bush.
I'm angry about what's going on with transgender people. A lot of my friends are trans, and it's directly affecting...
A lot of your friends are trans? Well, that's the problem, honey. They shouldn't all be trans. Where are all these trans people coming from, right? It's a social contagion, right? It's a disorder, right? It's called gender identity disorder. You people are insane. We need to open the asylums back up. All the asylums need to be opened back up, please.
Lives. They're afraid right now. They're afraid to just exist. And the fact that Trump is a sexual assaulter and is a felon, and just the fact that he's so racist, and that seems not to have been a deal breaker for so many people in this country. I'm just filled with anger, and I'm tired of sitting at home and doing nothing about it when I feel so hyped up.
How does it feel being surrounded by people who share your opinions?
It's raining here in Cincinnati too.
I started crying, and I brought my dad and my boyfriend with me, and they're immediately like drying my tears. They're like, "Your makeup, honey."
Yeah, and then they started making out, and it was so special to see my dad and my boyfriend totally fuck each other in the back of the truck. It was so amazing. And we have an open relationship because we're all just a bunch of genderqueer trans morons, special snowflake autistics.
The new generation and the old generation with me, and it feels amazing. I feel inspired to do more.
They're coming to take our dirt!
I couldn't decide which one to go to. It feels wonderful. I'm glad that there's different options, and I want to drag all my friends with me, because this is democracy.
I don't know.
Right now, this is what our country should look like.
What, a bunch of retards standing out in the street acting fucking moronic? Right? Like, that person just literally spouted a bunch of incoherent nonsense that makes absolutely no sense. Like, trying to follow her line of reasoning is like trying to follow a blind, retarded dog with diarrhea and you just keep slipping on the shit behind it and falling on your face, right? That's what it's like trying to listen to this person talk, right? Like, these people, they're not sending their best, guys. They are not sending their best. And, yeah. And it looks like these retards are all done. They're all done. And so, we are also going to go away. We're going to quit. We're stop here. This is no longer going on. There's no longer anything of relevance happening. I do like them interviewing the retards. We could listen to a few more retards. But I think we're done here. Yeah. But we're going to work on something and I will be back soon. Updates on the battery situations. Okay. I have two prototypes now. One is very interesting. The one you guys have already seen. The all-steel battery, which currently produces 0.66 volts at 200 milliamps. And it weighs approximately... Are we back? Hey, we are back. Yes, we are back, sirs. All right. Okay, yes. So where were we? The steel battery, 0.66 volts, approximately 200 milliamps, max current. Really will do better at a lower current. But that's all a very relatively... Now, you gotta remember, these batteries are like in the size of cubic meters, right? When they're at scale, okay? So... my cell is relatively small at 0.4 kilograms, right? So, right, these are cubic meter sized batteries, right, when they go to scale, right? Now, the second one is even more promising. It's stainless at the anode and aluminum oxide at the cathode. So, since aluminum doesn't want to participate once it forms its oxide layer, right? We purposely created an oxide layer on it to make it receive charge with stainless at the anode, right? So we purposely changed the properties of aluminum in such a way that we want that pacifying layer on the outside. It helps us, it creates a more positive surface to increase the voltage of our battery. It's the same thing we did in the steel battery, right? But I just can't explain it as well because I don't really, I was never planning on doing that. It's just something I tried and it worked, right? So, yes. How reusable is that? Very, very reusable. I have charged it about 15 or 20 times in the last week. I've charged it about 20 times, the aluminum cathode. That is giving points. Hold on, let me check. It should be like 0.7 something. Okay, right now it says 0.61, but I've been discharging it this whole time. So I've spent like over an hour discharging the battery by shorting it, right? And it says 0.61 now. And it will go to like 0.42 when it's dead, right? And then it'll go to 0.7, like 7.3 something, 7.4 when it's fully charged. And I've charged it dozens of times. Dozens of times. Haha, discharge like moist. Ew. Ew. Hey, what's up, Ash? What's up, buddy? No, it's not free energy. You have to charge these batteries. It's free in the sense that you can build it out of scrap metal. Yes. Yes, it's free energy in that sense, right? And now, right, now your kilowatt hour. Don't be ashamed of getting it done, brother. You should never be ashamed of getting it done, bro. I'll tell you that. No, do your thing. I've been working too, bro. So, yeah, no, this is going to be, good. It's going to, well, now it just makes solar doable, right? Because here's the reality, right? You can get 5,000 watts on your roof, right? For like $2,000, right? But the batteries, right? To store that kind of power, right? It's going to cost you another $5,000, right? Right? So the batteries actually cost more than the panels. So if you can make a cheaper battery, that pretty much unlocks solar panels for everyone, right? Because the hurdle's not the panels anymore, it's the batteries, right? So even if the battery has to be the size of a fucking a box truck, right? Who cares if it only costs $1,000, right? And it will power your house for days and days and days and days, right? Like, who cares? No, yeah, that would be called like that's like a separator. They already do that, Uzi. And then you could take that ceramic and say coat it with graphite, but then that Uzi that beats that changes our requirements, right? Our requirements are that anyone can build it, right? That some guy in India, right, can build the battery from watching my video. That doesn't need any special tools or special chemistry or special or dangerous. Nothing's dangerous, right? Anybody can do it. All you need is 5 volts USB to do the electrolysis to make the plates, right? So yeah, there's all kinds of exotic things we can do. But that defeats the purpose of what we're doing. Right? It's much easier to get stainless 304 out of scrap electronics and discarded canned goods. Keeps the Sandman away. You guys are crazy. Divert power from Biden's baby sniffing chamber. Yeah, but you guys see what I mean, right? right? Like now that you guys donated money, thank you guys for that. I'm actually going right now to buy the stainless steel plates, and I should be able to scale up to a pretty powerful battery now. So, right, and the stainless steel I need to build this big battery is going to cost me like $5 or $6. So, everybody wins. This is going to be great. All right, well, I will see you guys maybe even tomorrow. You don't know. We'll see. All right. Peace out. Later.